and we are going to review this kind of a new pottery collections that we are crafted carefully to match and also to mix and match into your kind of a decoration, kind of a desire, especially to decorating any kind of a corner or any kind of the living space, including bedroom, living room, or any area that may be one of the best kind that if you would like to just enhancing the beauty of your kind of a particular corners. Especially this kind of a platform and also this kind of a products is just definitely one of the best options that we can always mix and match to match your kind of a spatial decor. And these kind of items are one of the most wanted items if you would like to just putting something more aesthetic, especially on those kind of a project. And this kind of a pottery is also one of the best kind of a decoration to bring such kind of a very beautiful and also warm vibes in any kind of a decoration. And those kind of a specific pottery that we are about to present to you today, you can always put any kind of a flowers, any kind of a plants to make it and matching them with another kind of a generalization, especially to just giving up the beauty on putting another kind of a perfect ornaments into this kind of a specific pottery decor. And those kind of another kind of a fabulous project will be also encountered to be just delightfully and immaculately amazing into this kind of a specific movement, the one that we would like to present to you today, having those kind of a various shapes and sizes. And as always, we would like to remind you that in Budivis, we can always making those kind of a specific products in all kind of a requirements that made from your kind of a guest preference. So whether it's going to be having another kind of a particular shape, if you would like to just combining another kind of a particular order to have another kind of a specific product, somehow if you are going to just putting another kind of a gorgeous and luxurious product to be put as one of the best kind of a highlight on top of that, if you were going to have a spatial decor or spatial kind of a color that you are wishing to have your own kind of a pottery style, we are very welcome, because this kind of a product, again, they can be used in any kind of a spatial platform, so it's just going to be just put as a spatial decoration there in the corner, or if you would like to just put them as one of the beautiful flower vase that definitely can match into your kind of a decoration style. So it is the best time that you are watching our live today, so you can be inspired by these kind of a pottery collections. Alright guys, let's not wait any longer. Let's review the product one by one. But as always, allow me to remind you, do not forget to subscribe our YouTube channel, follow our Instagram, Facebook, and also TikTok at Budivis. And if you guys would like to know more about our product collection, we have those kind of a particular platform that can always be encountered whenever you would like to just get and also request it from Budivis. You can just simply contact us through email to sales@budivis.com. You can also just click the chat icon in our website to be connected directly into our customer service. And our customer service is available 24/7 to attend any of your requests. Let's just have a look at our kind of a pottery collection. You can always go ahead with this kind of a specific product. Again, this one is just from the look, is kind of a very small, pretty kind of a beautiful things, because they can always be adjusted with any kind of a shapes and sizes if you're willing to. This kind of a aesthetic beauty of our kind of a pottery decoration are being finalized, and also in terms of the finishing, they are going to be something that very tidy and aesthetic, especially on the top of the kind of a collection that we do. If you would like to see that all the painting are just perfectly being done by our kind of a Balinese artisan, and our kind of a product is also made from the high quality material. So starting from how it's going to be just placed, how it's going to be just fully furnished, is going to be something that can be always adjusted in terms of the size and shapes. And if you would like to just putting another kind of a spatial details, you can always go ahead with another kind of a spatial look. If you're thinking to have another kind of a fabulous beauty, you can always go ahead with this kind of a spatial movement. Again, our kind of a pottery collections can always being shaped into another kind of a fantastic beauty. So if you're going to have another kind of a spatial look, you can always go ahead with this kind of a gorgeous selection. On top of that, on the whole, you can always go ahead with another kind of a fabulous movement that we can always go with Budivis. So regarding on the whole, that we can always put something immaculately beautiful to be just inserted over here. If you would like to just combining another kind of a typical style on the look at the bottom of this kind of a spatial movement, you can always go ahead with that. And if you would like to just emphasizing on the hoop and also on the emphasizement on the desire on putting them together to be inside here, that's going to be something immaculately and amazingly beautiful, guys. So in terms of the collections that we have again in Budivis, we are always having those kind of various options. If you would like to just go ahead with another kind of a typical beauty, you can always emphasizing on your own kind of a design. For example, you would like to just getting this kind of a pottery to be painted with any kind of a particular logo. If you would like to just put another kind of a spatial pictures, any kind of a spatial pattern that you would like to highlight over here, you can always requesting on doing it so. And other than that, we can always go ahead with another kind of aesthetic decor. Something like this can be always determined to us. So this one you can put always one kind of a typical flowers. But if you would like to just going ahead with the kind of a shape that's going to be another two parts of the collection that you would like to put them here, that's going to be really easy to be exercised and also to be just determining. So if you would like to just emphasizing on the head and also putting them inside, it's going to be something that very durable and versatile. But again, pottery having their own kind of a specific style whenever it's going to be displayed as a one of the beautiful decoration. It can be one of the best kind of a focal point because of the aesthetic look of this kind of a pottery. It can be always just placed just like that on top of your kind of a beautiful wooden rack, for example, or it can be just always put on the corner with one kind of a spatial plantation, and it will be making something like a living area looking more lively and also looking more aesthetic. And other than that, guys, we have also another kind of a typical shapes and design. If you are one of the most kind of a people who love something like a cactus, this one can always go ahead with this kind of a specific collection. We can always go ahead with this kind of a special cactus. They always have one hand and then the two hands also being crafted, and down here at the hole also we are always combining you on those kind of a specific object. And look at how our beautiful Balinese artisan also making another kind of emphasizement on their kind of a design. So we would like to always remind you that in Budivis we are having our own exclusivity in terms of the design. So if you are having any kind of a particular questions, any kind of a particular request on the shapes of this kind of a pottery, you can always inform us directly and we will be assisting you, will be answering that you will be getting those kind of a special product whenever you would like to just put and also request to have them from Budivis. Other than that, we have also another kind of a beautiful pottery that always come up with this kind of a style. Again, this looks like a pumpkin, but again it looks more aesthetic than a pumpkin. I can definitely saying that because starting from the color, it's come up with a very beautiful earth tone color that come up with the biggie kind of a things just like this. And on top of the whole, we are also putting another kind of a fabulous selection on the whole just like that. And also at the bottom we are putting another kind of a spatial details on the bottom of the pumpkin style. So this kind of a glorious and also mesmerizing project are always getting another kind of exclusivity. And on top of that, we are always another kind of a spatial details, especially whenever you would like to just putting another kind of a spatial pumpkin just like that. And this kind of a spatial decor also can always go ahead with the taller kind of a version. We can always go ahead with another kind of a specific idea, especially from our kind of a specific project just like this. So something like this one, having 3 different layers that always can go ahead with the style. And somehow if you are looking to have another one which look inside, this is how we do and this is how it will look like. So somehow guys, if you're thinking to have another kind of a fabulous collection on putting those kind of a specific design, this kind of a three layer vase or 3 layers kind of a pottery will be one of the most kind of a aesthetic look. Why I can say that? Because again, this kind of a special product is also made from the pottery, which is made from the kind of a solid kind of a thing. So in Budivis, we are always trying to present to you one of the something very trendy once again in terms of the decoration. We're helping others on how to making interior design looking more enticing and also looking more spatial somehow, putting this kind of a spatial pottery also getting another kind of a state definition of the luxury. So somehow guys, this will help for everybody who wants to get this kind of a spatial design, especially on their kind of a spatial movement. And other than that, we can always go ahead with the bigger kind of a pottery things. If you're looking to have something like a simple yet also still looking for aesthetic, let me present to you in this one. This kind of a specific product also getting their own kind of a creativity. So this one, look at how the pattern also being highlighted with the spatial dots, just like that. And down here we are putting another kind of a spatial decor just inside it. And other than you are going to have another kind of a pottery with a small kind of a decor, thinking of this can be also used for any kind of a storage. So if you are thinking to have putting this kind of a spatial pottery as the display of your kind of a specific product, you can always do so. And somehow if you would like to just putting another kind of typical of the pottery and putting this one as their own kind of a specific pot project, you can always do so. And somehow guys, if you're looking to have another kind of a specific movement, you can always go ahead with a spatial kind of a design just like this. So each kind of a pattern over here are getting another kind of a specific movement on the etching. Again, this one are just totally handmade and crafted carefully by our Balinese artisan. But again, another kind of area that no one can copy because this kind of a design exclusivity owned by Budivis. And we would like to emphasize again that in Budivis we are always offering our other kind of a resource to do their own kind of a private labeling. So even if you would like to just order it from us and you would like to do your own kind of a private labeling to put some kind of a product description, to put some kind of your company logo, and this kind of a pottery is also very perfect if you would like to just use them as one of the best kind of a gift, especially for the one who are just having maybe like a company anniversary. If you're looking to have the gift for the newlyweds for their kind of a housewarming party, this kind of a gift kind of a selection of the pottery pot will be one of the most and also the gorgeous idea, especially to just putting another kind of a special details on this kind of a special project that we have from Budivis. And if you would like to just putting another kind of a special look on top of that, you can always insert it any kind of a particular partners. Or if you would like to just put another kind of a oasis and you would like to just put another kind of a special flowers, you can always do so on this kind of a specific project. And other than that, let's just move into another kind of an aesthetic beauty of our kind of a beautiful pottery. Even this pottery is getting another kind of a special details. Again, this was all handmade and crafted carefully by our kind of a Balinese artisans. And not only that guys, we are helping the people who are having their own kind of a creativity to put this one kind of a special product on this kind of a pottery. Again, another details on the layers and also project are being crafted over here. Somehow if you are going to have another kind of a smaller design, you can always go ahead with this kind of a typical set of the pottery. Again, you can always combining in terms of the sizes. If you like to have the medium one together with the smaller one, we can always go ahead with this kind of a two fabulous projects that we have in Budivis. And somehow this kind of a specific movement somehow is going to be just placed and available at any time whenever you would like to just put them directly just on the part of the order in Budivis guys. So somehow if you would like to just combining those kind of a pottery style, you can always go ahead with another kind of a specific movement, another one, another kind of a specific and beautiful idea is getting this kind of a spatial stuff. So if you're loving something like a very gorgeous brand, somehow if you would like to just getting this one handmade carefully, this one is actually made from the atta grass. It comes from the very sustainable and eco-friendly material, guys, but we are proving them that this kind of exclusivity in terms of the design, this kind of a masterpiece from our Balinese artisan are the one that are making the things and also the products from Budivis getting very exclusive in terms of the design. So that's why you will find somewhere else maybe similar product, but in terms of the quality, we can guarantee that we'll be there bringing you the high kind of a quality product and ensuring that it will be driven by the one that we are having, because we have our team who are doing the quality controls in terms of the delivering the product. And before the product is matching and also approaching our quality control, it can be delivered to our beloved customer. Last but not least, we are having also another kind of a fabulous product, the biggest one. We can also offer you another kind of a combination between the product, between the pottery and also the rattan design. So if you would like to see closer, on top of that we are putting another kind of a particular rattan to be just put over there, and down here we are also putting another kind of a rattan and grass, and down here is the beautiful pottery that we have. And this kind of a special product, this kind of a special movement, also one of the best kind of item if you are needing something like a space filler, especially into your kind of a bedroom, living space, or any kind of a patio or balcony that needs special kind of a touch, especially from this kind of a very beautiful pottery product. So once again, we would like to always remind you, do not forget to subscribe this YouTube channel. If you would like to just sending us an email to answer any kind of your kind of inquiry, you can just simply send us an email to sales@budivis.com, or you can just simply click the chat icon in our website to be connected directly into our customer service. And our customer service is available 24/7 to attend any of your requests. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. We hope you enjoy our live, and we hope to see you next time for more and also another adorable products to review. My name is Didi. Once again, thank you so much, everyone, and see you next time in another live video. Have a good day and bye-bye.